Tariffs. What are they and how can they impact the Kansas City housing market? Hi, I'm Bree with Realty One Group ESTEEM in Liberty, Missouri, and I am here to keep you up to date with all the Kansas City housing information that you need to know about. Tariffs are basically a buzzword at this point. It's April and we've been hearing about them for like 6 months. So what the heck is a tariff and how could it impact the Kansas City housing market? I am so glad you asked. A tariff is a tax put on products to import them into the United States. And for the sake of this video, I want to get ahead of those who may want to comment and say that tariffs don't directly affect existing home prices. And to that I say, please watch this entire video. So a tariff is put on a product to import it into the United States, and the overall cost of the product has then been increased. This increase is in turn passed on to the consumer by the way of higher sales prices. Two essential materials for new home construction are softwood lumber and gypsum, which is used for drywall. And these products are largely imported from our neighbors, Mexico and Canada. In 2024, nearly 72% of the imported sawmill and wood products came from Canada, and that totaled about $5.9 billion. The proposed tariff of 25% is on top of a previously imposed 14.5% tariff that the Department of Commerce implemented. And they've already stated that they plan on doubling this tariff later this year, meaning that the overall tariff rate on a Canadian softwood lumber import could rise above 50% this fall. And the tariffs won't just affect construction of new homes, but also the appliances that go inside the homes. They will increase as well. Aluminum and steel are sourced predominantly from China, and economists have estimated that these tariffs, along with those placed on Mexico and Canada, will increase the cost of imports by over $3 billion. The National Association of Home Builders cited the cost of home building materials has risen by 34% since December of 2020, and they're estimating that the proposed tariffs will have a cost effect of $9,200 per home. With new construction prices continuing to rise, it naturally affects the inventory supply. In the Kansas City area, we currently have about 2 months supply of inventory, and that is new and existing homes. There simply are just not enough resale homes for the number of available buyers, thus allowing home prices to continue to stay at top dollar. While it's a noble effort to want our housing industry to not be reliant on others for lumber imports, the NAHB states that we currently only import about 30% of softwood that the nation uses, and that we don't have the domestic capacity to meet our demand, and that they believe adding the tariffs will effectively harm housing affordability. So, for all of our sakes, I hope that the tariffs are just empty threats and that our government can reach an agreement with all of our valued world trade partners in a way that has a positive impact for all of our homeowners.